More than a week after the bodies of the children, JJ and Tylee, were found buried in Chad's Idaho backyard. Investigators have released new details and documents into what led them to the bodies in the first place. But we do want to warn you, some of what you're about to hear is graphic and may be disturbing. Fox 10's Justin Lum has the very latest.
When Idaho authorities and the FBI discovered remains of two missing kids in Chad Daybell's backyard last Tuesday, police say Chad watched from his daughter's home across the street before driving off in his SUV. Quickly, officers pulled him over and arrested him. Now, an 11-page affidavit reveals how investigators found JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan, siblings who moved from Chandler to Rexburg with their mother, Lori Vallow, by September 1st, 2019. Police say the children's now dead uncle, Alex Cox, moved to the same townhome complex as his sister. The FBI believes he made 4 separate trips to Chad's property in September, and GPS data from his cell phone puts him in an area on the north edge of the Daybell property. Nearly 9 months later, in that same area of the property, the FBI found a patch of disturbed ground about 4 by 2.5 feet. Investigators removed sod, rocks, and 2 pieces of flat paneling where they discovered JJ's body wrapped in plastic, secured with duct tape. The next site, just a few feet away, near the Daybell's fire pit. Neighbors tell police there have been frequent bonfires over the last few months. Investigators found cat and dog remains buried there, but as they dug deeper, a much more gruesome discovery. Charred tissue and charred bones that were later determined to be human remains.
And the manner of the concealment of one of those bodies, which the state finds to be particularly egregious, both an aggravating factor and bears on character.
The affidavit also tells us the FBI analyzed Tammy Daybell's phone. She's Chad's first wife, who died suspiciously on October 19th. In a text conversation between them on the morning of September 9th, Chad says he shot a big raccoon along the fence, now in their pet cemetery. Alex is placed at the property 15 minutes before Chad's text is sent. Investigators never mention finding remains of a raccoon. A key player in the case, Melanie Gibb, Lori's best friend at the time. Police say Gibb told investigators Lori believed JJ and Tylee had become zombies. According to Gibb, Chad and Lori's mission was to rid the world of zombies, calling themselves leaders of the 144,000, a part of the Church of the Firstborn. The affidavit says Gibb and her boyfriend David Warwick saw JJ on the night of September 22nd while visiting Lori. They say JJ had been acting up before his uncle Alex took him to his apartment. Alex eventually came back carrying a sleeping JJ, and according to the authorities, that's the last time he was seen alive. Both Chad and Lori now accused of felonies. Chad, 2 counts of concealment, altering, or destruction of evidence. Lori faces 2 counts of child abandonment.